Today marks 4 weeks until Election Day, and we are joined now by Galen, Druke from our partners at 538 to break down where the race for the midterm stands. Thank you so much for returning again. Every Tuesday, love to have you here. Let's focus in on the Senate race and remind us again the current numbers, the most recent up-to-date from 538 about the likely control of the Senate.
So there is a 67% chance that Democrats will keep control of the Senate, and therefore a 33% chance that Republicans will take control of it. And to put those numbers in some kind of perspective, in professional basketball, players make a free throw shot about 70% of the time. So you can consider Democrats' chances of keeping the Senate to be slightly worse than a professional basketball player making a free throw shot.
And I just had a chance, that's a great analogy, by the way, just had a chance to sit down. We're going to turn it to football, right? Because the football star Herschel Walker turned entrepreneur, turned now politician. Explain why, in that hotly contested state of Georgia, why that might come down so critically as far as who's going to control, which party is going to control the Senate.
Absolutely. I will try to dig up a football statistics for the next time we chat. But currently, according to our forecast, Georgia is the likeliest tipping point state in the Senate, which is to say it's the state that's most liable to put one party or the other over the edge in terms of winning a majority. Nevada is the second likeliest tipping point state. So to illustrate just how significant Georgia is, if Herschel Walker manages to win that election in Georgia, Republicans' chances of winning the Senate overall go up to 62%. That's up from 33%, as I just mentioned, where the sort of base level odds are. On the other hand, if his Democratic opponent, Raphael Warnock, manages to win, the odds of Democrats controlling the chamber overall go up to 86%. So as you can see from these odds here, for both parties, it's a really high-stakes election.
Of course, Herschel Walker now trying to turn the page from those allegations that have dogged him now for more than a week, that he allegedly paid the cost of a woman's abortion. Give us a sense of how scandals have traditionally impacted races, and also the state of play currently between him and Raphael Warnock.
Absolutely. I think there's some sense that as American politics have become more polarized, that scandals shape voters' views to a lesser degree, meaning they're less likely to sway from one politician to the other based on a scandal. According to our research looking at historical data, that's not really the case. And we can actually see it play out in the Georgia Senate race. So right now, Herschel Walker is trailing his Democratic opponent, Raphael Warnock, by about 4 points. But let's compare that to how another statewide Republican candidate is doing in Georgia, Governor Brian Kemp. He is currently leading his Democratic challenger, Stacey Abrams, by about 6 points. So there's about a 10-point gap in there. Some of that certainly has to do with the fact that Herschel Walker has already faced significant scandals coming up to this point. So that differential in candidate quality is playing out in the polls. And today, Brian Kemp has an almost 90% chance of winning re-election, whereas Herschel Walker has about a 40% chance of winning his election. So ultimately, scandals do really matter, as much as we may get jaded sometimes about all that.
538's Galen, Druke, thank you so much, as always, for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.